Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Felicia, everybody calls me Flick. Today we are getting creative with the creative comeback palette from P.Louise. This thing is huge. I didn't have the bridal XL palette or XXL palette to compare it to, but it's massive. But there is a lot of pretty colours. So yeah, if you would like to see how I created this look, what colours I used, swatches, etc., which I've just realised I'm going to have to do on my daughter's arm, because I would normally swatch on my left forearm, but now I've got my tattoo smack bang in the middle. It doesn't really work and I really struggle to do it on that side. So, oh, and you're back. Hello. And Diesel's back. But yes, if you would like to see how I got on with it all, then keep on watching. Right, so I've changed my setup round for today because I normally sit to the right of me, facing the back wall. However, that area is even more of a mess than usual. And yeah, I mean, I've got a smashed frame that I've got to take to get fixed. And just general sorting out, and them cupboards are going to go at some point when I get around to it. So I thought, you know what, today I'll change it round. I'll film this side so you've got my lovely blackout curtain behind me and part of my bookshelf, and you can see some of the Bridgerton, books that I've got up there, amongst the other mess, but you can't see the rest of the mess. So yeah, I've got a humongous box from P.Louise. I gave in and I bought it. The Creative Comeback palette. I showed restraint for a full 3 days before giving in. That's not bad. Guess who's come to say hello? This is not for you. You can bugger right off. What's this? Go play bubble wrap. Go on. I don't know who enjoys bubble wrap more, the dog or the kids. I don't really care. I've just ripped that bit of the box. Doesn't matter. So this is the first one of this size palette for me. I don't actually own the XXL bridal. But yeah, this is a 150 pan rainbow palette. So this is huge. It's a Creative Comeback. This one is personal. So we've got your warm mats, then it's very hard to do one-handed. There we go. Your cool mats and your shimmers. I do love the layout of this and how it's been set out and that. So let's do some makeup. Let me find some brushes. Oh, that's what I was supposed to do. I was supposed to clean all my brushes yesterday. I lost yesterday to a terrible migraine, to the point I slept most of the day. I definitely shouldn't have driven to get Kiara from school, but it's done now. So yeah, let me find some brushes, sort my brows out, etc, etc, and then we will create some sort of a diesel. Someone feels left out, can you tell? He loves a bath, don't you? He loves a bath. And do you know what he loves even more? After his bath and after his towel dry, he loves me getting the hairdryer out and blow drying him until he's fully dry. I shit you not, put a towel on the floor, let him roll around in that whilst blow drying. He absolutely loves it. This is also the same dog that will, if I've got my nail buffing block out, will come and sit in front of me and give me his paw so that I can do his claws. Hey. But you're also about to pull this light over, so I need you to get down, and you're giving me dead legs. Right, brows are done, eyes primed, palette is unpacked. I think I want to try a look I haven't done for a really long time, and that is a sunset eye, and that kind of uses both of the matte sections. So I think I want to do like a matte, like a half cut crease sunset eye. I think that'd look really nice. Oh, those pastels are pretty. No, we're not doing pastels today. That's not what today is. Today is lots of bold, bright colour. So, right, so obviously I will tell you what number I'm using in which section. I will probably put a picture up of the section with the colour marked on it. So, I'm going to first go in with number 38 in the Cool Mattes, which is a really pretty deep purple. And I'm going to stamp that into my crease. Just to get the rough shape that I want. And I will bring that right to the front because I do want that to still be visible when I cut the crease and add in the other colours. So take a tiny bit more and kind of buff that in a little bit. I have got my tape in as well, so I will blend it kind of outwards a little bit. At least I know I'll get the nice crisp line when I take that tape off. So then I'm going to go in with number 45 of the Cool Mattes, and that's more of a pinky toned purple. And I'm just going to buff that into the other shade, half on, half off, as I usually would. I know this looks very in your face, but do not panic. It won't for long. Okay, then I'll take 42, because I think 41 would be a bit too light. And I'll take that on a fluffier brush, again, half on, half off. Just to give that a nice lighter shade to blend into. And then I'll go back in with that first shade, which was 38. And just go back into that, make sure that's as I'd like it to be. And then again with 45, because otherwise that's a very big jump from that really deep blue purple to that more pastel-y one. So let's add in that medium shade. Just going to flip between those two brushes without adding anything extra on. And then I'll take a tiny tap of that lighter one. Right, so now I need to cut the crease. I would use my cut card, but I don't know where it is, so I'm not going to use that for using my base. I will just go in and hope for the best. I'm going to leave it like that for now, because I'm not sure if I want to wing it out or if I'm going to add that dark purple back in. But for this moment, what I am going to do is I'm going to fold up the bottom part of the palette. I'm going to find the baby wipe I had and wipe that bit of base off the back of my hand before I get it on my top or something. Right, so now for this, like the sunset-y bit. I am going to put mattes down first, just because I want to see how the colours look. I could just go in with shimmer, but I feel like it gets a bit of extra pow, if you know what I mean. Anybody else just start singing Lethal Bees version of Pow in your head? The original one, not the remake, because the remix was terrible. Right, so in the warm mattes, I'm going to go in with number 45, which is like a sunflower yellow. And I am just going to pat that. Lovely as that colour is, I'm going to take the back of that brush and go in with 44 because that's a brighter. Yeah. And then let's go in with number 33. Oh, blimey, that's almost neon, jeez. I was expecting, you know, good colour payoff, but I wasn't quite expecting almost neon. Not that I'm complaining, because it's a lovely colour. And this is coming from somebody who does not like the colour orange. Okay, and then I'm going to take the shade. I'm going to take the shade 16, which is pink, but it leans a little bit red. Or at least it does in the pan. Okay, let's take a little bit of 33 again. Okay. That's quite nice, I like that. I think I might add a glitter line around the cut crease, because let me see, I kind of want to add some of that purple back in, but then I don't, because I quite like the gradient it's given. Ah, sod it, we'll leave that. And now let's go to the Shim Shims, because these look beautiful. I am a sucker for a beautiful shimmer shade. This is no surprise. Number 25 for the yellow shimmer. And I'll literally just kind of pat that on and then gently brush it over, because then that'll blend in nicely with the orange. Now for the orange, I'm going to go in with number 34. Sorry if you can hear my tummy rumbling after barely eating yesterday because of that migraine. Now it's gone into overdrive. Yeah, that's pretty. I'm just going to flip it over and then I'm going to use the shade 33. That's pretty. I like that. Yay. Okay. Sorry, that turned off as I did my eyeliner. So, that's how that's looking at the moment. Obviously I have still got my tape on, so it's looking very, very messy, but so far I'm liking how it's coming together. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go off, I'm going to do the other eye, I'll do everything else, and then I will come back, and if I remember to come back before I do the under eyes, we'll do under eyes on camera together, and then it will be final look, etc, etc. So I will be back shortly. Right, so this is how it's looking. Always done. Remembered to not do both under eyes. So in the cool matte section, I'm literally taking shades 47 and 48. Going in with 48 first. I'm taking a dab of 47. With arguably the tiniest little brush ever. Literally nothing complicated, just that. Mascara. I've got style PL1 lashes from the Mirror Magic Lash Trio, and I'm just using the L'Oreal Panorama. Hello. Right, my battery's about to die and I need to do my lips, so I'll change the battery, do my lips, and then we'll come back for the final look. Right, I am back. This is the finished look. What do we think? I am really pleased with how this has turned out. I had complete faith in the shadows themselves, but it's been so long since I've done a look like this, so I'm really, really pleased with how it's turned out. I did also add in the Glisten to Your Heart glitter liner in the purple, which is Purple Haze. I put a thing up on my stories of the 5 that I have to pick one, because I felt it needed something but I couldn't choose, and this is the one that got picked. So yeah, what do you think? Let me know. Have you bought the palette? Are you holding out? I'm glad I bought it. I say it 3 days of umming and ahhing and showing restraint, and then day 4 came and I was like, do you know what? No, I want that. That's something that I would get a lot of use out of. So yeah, my first look with the Creative Comeback palette. So yeah, let me know what you think. Yeah, let me know what kind of look you'd like to see next. Give me some ideas, because you know me, I am ever indecisive. So yeah, that is me done. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please try that again. If you did, please not forget to like, subscribe, smash the notification button, leave me a comment down below, all of that good stuff. And yeah, I will see you in the next one. Bye.